Hey, this is Donal Quinn for IndieBuddie.com. I kind of write whatever I'm listening to at the moment, and I go through, very different genres all the time. In the past, I would have listened to a lot of, dance show music, indie, club type music, and that would have been reflected in the music, such as Arctic Monkeys, The Streets, Calvin Harris. And I would have tried to capture that kind of club atmosphere on record. Currently I'm kind of writing more organic, rootsy songs, using organic instruments, guitars, and trying to get, as natural a sound as possible. I've used an acoustic guitar on the new track. It's probably a bit further away from club tracks that have been, but yeah. It could really start with anything. A lot of the time I'll start with the guitar set, like a few chords, and then I'll have an idea, a story for a song, and then when you put the words on top of the chords, and the melody kind of directs where the song goes. So you're trying to, I suppose the story directs where the song goes. Currently a lot of times it's acoustic guitar and voice in my room, and then I'll add layers to it, and when you're adding layers to it, the song can change and grow and develop. So mainly acoustic guitar and voice, that's where it would start. Yeah. Melody is what comes most naturally to me. I do love a catchy melody. I will always strive to have something there that that people can latch onto, and that will transfer across well live. You need to kind of, when you're playing gigs and events, there are many musicians on the night, so you have to kind of stand out and capture the audience. And I think with a catchy hook, that usually does the trick. So I find that's kind of a style that suits me, and catchy guitar chords and patterns as well. And I like to put in words that people can relate to also, stories that are real and honest, and that are personal also, excuse me. Because that's what I find. Like, I find that there are, I've been doing it 10 years, and I find that when you put in I think it's 10,000 hours, then it starts to come together for you, and I feel like it's coming together for me now more so than ever. The songs that I'm writing seem to connect really well. For the first time this year, I've had people come to the gigs and request, come specifically to see me and request specific songs and sing the lyrics back, which is what I've always wanted with music, and I'm starting to see that this year. And just getting back to the point, what they're requesting, what they're singing are songs that they can relate to. I'll always try to do that in a song, have something that people can relate to. Both really. It's true practice and time. If you put in 10 years into anything, I'm sure you become successful really. And then with maturity as well, you stop trying to, I suppose, maybe copy a certain style, or you kind of find your own voice. You find your own voice through time and maturity, and you've stuff to write about, you've got experiences to write about, and you I suppose you understand people, and you know what kind of connects with people too. I don't get nervous with music. It's something that I'm completely confident with, and I'm confident with the songs, and I've put enough time into it. I suppose if you're not sure with what you're doing, then you become nervous. But I don't get nervous with the music. I suppose the only time I'd struggle is if I had a song that I hadn't rehearsed well, and I was going up trying to do that, and be unsure of it. That'd be the only time I'd have a little bit of jitters. But and I don't really, yeah, like with regard to like putting your personal life out there, no, it doesn't really bother me too much because, yeah, I felt pretty good, to be honest. Like the same with like writing music, you put so much hard work into it. When you're promoting it and plugging it, it's an equal, if not more amount of hard work. So in the past, it's literally I've been emailing, and it's as if I put the track loaded up into, say, the radio station's programmer and like played it myself, you know. So it's been cool, but like I was particularly proud, I suppose, this summer when I put a song out about spicy food, and it was picked up without me having to plug it and without me having to email directly. Like a DJ took upon himself, like in Nova, Gavin Glass played it in Nova like for months, and other people were hearing it and texting me saying that just heard spicy food when I'm driving in the car. So it's times like that it's a proud moment, really. Yeah, it kind of depends on what style I'm into at that time. In the past I would have been into, you know, like I kind of get into grime for a while, and I liked the you know, the creativity of the stuff, of the vocals and the lyrics they were using, and I suppose I always sing quite fast anyway, so I adopted more of a almost rapping style and verses, just to get as many words in as possible. At the moment, like I'm enjoying singing more. I'm just using my voice to yeah, just, you know, create get to the melody, you know, I suppose. Use my voice to portray the melody more. So I'm enjoying singing a lot at the moment. I'm listening to songs that are, I suppose, more singer-songwritery, or for example Coldplay. I'm listening to a lot of Coldplay, and he's got a great voice and he's a great singer. So yeah, I think that suits the songs I'm writing at the moment. Yeah, definitely. I worked with Tom in the past, and he was great, brought a lot of great ideas. I'm working with a great guy at the moment called James Darkin, and so what I do is I bring the song pretty much as far as I can, and then I'll go into the studio and he'll have an idea. Excuse me, he'll have an idea. He'll have ideas that, you know, I can either take on board or pass on, but a lot of the time they're ideas that, you know, serve the song, and have worked out great in the past, so it does benefit me anyway, particularly. I find that like I pretty much have the song finished, like I'll send him on a demo, and it's pretty much, you know, it's not like just a guitar and vocal, it's produced really to a high percentage, so he just has to add on a little bit, you know, he's to add a few finishing touches, so it's not going to change the sound of the song too much, you know. So yeah, I haven't had too much issue with that in the past. To get people to move and to dance, and I suppose it's just for me as well, like it's kind of a release for me. It's just to play fast and to get it out, I suppose. It's how I naturally perform. A mix between both, to get people to dance and move, and for me to kind of, you know, enjoy and buzz off of. So I like to have a lot of fast music in my set, and then also just, you know, throw in a few slower ones just to calm it down and give dynamic as well, yeah, and draw people in. The slower songs, quieter songs kind of draw people in, and then you can kind of push them away again with like a faster track, yeah. I work, and then I cook dinner, I go for a run or work out, and then work on my music then for the evening. Well, not particularly, no. Like I've been on a career break for the past 3 years, so I've had like a lot of time to focus on music. I've just started back working recently, and now like I suppose it puts more pressure on you to use your time wisely and not to procrastinate, and like I've I've got the whole evening off, and I work on my music for about two hours every evening, and I get the chance to gig as well once or twice a week. So I've not had too much issue with that, and I'm quite dedicated and motivated with music. So I'm passionate about it as well. So I'll make the time for it. And it's not a chore for me. I enjoy when I enjoy the songs. It's like I look forward to going into my room, just playing them and rehearsing and enjoying singing them. So I'm enjoying my music at the moment a lot, and it's definitely not a chore. It's a nice little outlet for me. It's a song called Bubble, and it's a slower song. I sing, kind of focused on the singing a lot on it. It's quite a personal song. It's it's about having a decision to make and trying to make the right decision and not sure what the right decision is, and just almost hoping that someone else would make the decision. Really, yeah, I would have to play it for you because I suppose the lyrics explain it more. Write songs that are honest, and that are about personal experience and about what you know. Just write about what you know. I suppose what I was referring to earlier, I was writing about grime. I'm not from East London, I don't know a lot about East London life, so maybe that's, an example for people starting out, like, write about what you know and what suits you, and put the time in, and really just keep going with it. There are many times where I've wanted to just forget about music, or if it hasn't been going well, or if I've not been getting a return on the effort I put in, I'm just I'm sick of it, whatever, but just keep going with it, really, and enjoy it. And I suppose just do it for yourself, do it for you, and not for anyone else. More of what I'm doing at the moment, I'm releasing a single next month. I've got a lot of new tunes that I want to record and release. I've not done an album before. I've done a lot of singles, an album worth of singles, but I like to do a piece, and not just a collection of songs in an album form. And yeah, I've put in the 10 years, and I think it's going to start happening for me more so now than ever, and I'm excited and looking forward to what's to come. Keep an eye on my music on Spotify and Instagram and on social media. I keep updated on that and enjoy my music.